Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. It is Hammers Headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. This afternoon, lunchtime, did a quick sort of 10-minute match synopsis, my views from the Boarfest, or the Snore Draw, as I called it. And obviously, we go to international break now. Lots of stories out there. Any breaking news will bring to you as soon as possible. Later on, we've got the Academy show as well, talking about all the players out on loan, any news about the Academy, yada, 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 that type of thing. So make sure you check that at 6 o'clock this afternoon. But let's get into it. We've got plenty to talk. Oh, press the wrong button. There you go. Oh, yeah. So let's talk about January. Because you know what? We're getting there. We're getting there closely. I mean, the bud and Christmas decorations are up. Yes, they are. They are up already. So, and we've only got 3 more home games until Christmas as well. But the Hammers apparently are looking at, striker is one of the, particularly with the sort of, not revelation, but what's the best way to describe it? Confirmation, more like it, in terms of no real time frame on Nicholas Fulkrug. So striker is definitely an area we're looking at. And apparently, West Ham are now turning their attention to the out of favour. Great, fantastic, out of favour. Paris Saint-Germain striker Randal Riami. Now, Randal is someone we looked at before when he was at Eintracht Frankfurt. He joined the PSG Giants from Frankfurt in a deal worth over 75 million quid. And has basically been a bit of a bit part player this season and hasn't featured in any of the club's last 3 league games. TBR Football claim that Paris Saint-Germain are now ready to let him go and leave on loan in January, and the Hammers are apparently among sides keen to take him on. Also, Arsenal, United and City are also keeping tabs on the French international. Wouldn't think City really need him, to be honest, in all honesty. However, a separate report from Florent Peltenberg earlier this week claimed that a number of Premier League clubs are interested in Randal, but wouldn't confirm the names. And apparently a number have already contacted PSG about a loan move offer. He started his career in his home country with Nantes in 2018. And he just was shy of just over 100 appearances there before moving to Eintracht Frankfurt. In his 1 season in Germany, 23 goals in all competitions. And that forced PSG to come calling and stump up a lot of dollar for him. Since moving to PSG, he struggled last term, 9 goals in 40 games, while this term he's just bagged 2 in 10. But apart from that, he's has an impressive form for France, 25 appearances for Le Bleu so far, and has brought them 8 goals. So, you can see, and again, he's a big lad. Big lad. I mean, I remember pretty sure we came up against him when we played him. Did we? Yeah, we're pretty sure we did. Does seem very a name we spoke about, or maybe he's on the bench. I can't remember. Although I tell you, he's doing well for bloody Eintracht Frankfurt. Hugo Ekitike. There's a blast from the past. He's doing well for the moment. He fits a lot of profile type of play. We like a big lad up front, that type of thing. And he's quick, he's strong. And if it's a loan deal, could be a little boost we need going into January, where hopefully we're looking up rather than looking down. Let's hope. So, international break happening now, but we are looking forward to the game against Newcastle. As always a good game, and a bit of good news. Maybe obviously that we know that Alvarez will be back. Paqueta will be available because obviously he didn't get his 5th yellow card, so he'll be able to play. Alvarez would have served his 1 match ban, so he'll be back. No Kudus, he'll be out for the next 2 games. But Newcastle themselves have their own issues at that game ahead, with one player who will not be in the dressing room is their influential defender, Dan Burn. He picked up a 5th yellow card at the weekend and will miss the game through a 1-match suspension. Also, Anthony Gordon is already a potential doubt. He was forced off yesterday with 10 minutes to go due to a recurrence of a hip injury he's been suffering for quite some time. Eddie Howe suggested he won't be fit to play for England this week and therefore could be and should be a doubt for the game against us the following week, which could be a big leveler, really, considering we haven't got Kudus and they haven't got Anthony Gordon. But small mercies, we'll take them. We'll take them. We'll take them. There was some good news when it comes to West Ham and it was the West Ham women who've had a torrid time to the starts of the season. They actually, Vivian Assay's first half injury time, stoppage time goal, claimed West Ham women team their first WSL victory this season with a 1-0 home win against Leicester City. Skinner's side were by far the better team in the first half. And in the 6th minute of added time, they found the opener. Pavy, great little run, thread the ball to Vivian, and the French international kept her cool to take it round the goalkeeper, Leipzig, I think the Leicester City goalkeeper was, before slotting the ball home. 5 minutes were added at the end of the second half, but the Hammers held on to claim their first victory of the season. Next up is a trip to the Amex to face Brighton Hove Albion next Saturday. So, obviously no football, no men's football. So if you want to go away and watch them play Brighton. Nice weekend in Brighton as well. Lovely stuff. Good luck to the West Ham women. And now let's do Loan Watch. Loan Watch. Let's go for all the first team. All the academy players we'll do later on, but these are just for the first team players. JWP, 88th minute, substituting Nottingham Forest's 3-1 home defeat to Newcastle, where Anthony Gordon went off injured and Dan Burn picked off his 5th yellow card of the season. Maxwell Cornet was nowhere to be seen in Saints' his 2-0 away defeat to Wolverhampton Wanderers, their first win of the season. Freddie Potts started and played the first 78 minutes in Pompey's 3-1 home win against Preston North End. Aguerd started and helped keep a clean sheet as Real Sociedad beat Barcelona 1-0 at home. A real turn up for the books. Barcelona flying high. Hansi Fritz's side. So a great feather in the cap for Real Sociedad, and another superb performance from Aguerd. He really is playing really well, frustratingly. Kurt Zoom was back for Al Arabi. He's been away for a long time with an injury as his side lost 2-0 to Laurent Blanc's and Cristiano Ronaldo's Al Ittihad. Incidentally, a penalty was scored by a former West Ham linked player, Steven Bergwijn, as one of the 2 goals. And that's... There we go. Press the wrong button as always, Russ. Short, sharp, and short and sweet, just like me, rather. And as I said, with the Academy show, we can talk about all the stuff to do with the Academy, call-ups to England squads and stuff like that, and how George Earthy and Callum Marshall, how they got on at the weekend, that type of thing. So don't forget to check them out. That'll be later on today. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Also check out needsaboutbrand.com for latest news, reviews, and opiniones. And keep an eye on the channel. We've got some interviews and some loads of content as per usual to keep you entertained during the international break. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye.